communication ecosystem, we've now gotten about halfway. So to recap, number one, your monthly marketing update, positioning yourself as the professional and as the expert. Number two is establishing your professional network, vetting different services and professionals for your current and future clients, and creating a referral network that keeps giving. And now we're going to talk about Reconnect. So reviewing previous content, we remember our acronym called STIR, S-T-I-R. We're going to talk about the R, which is Reconnect. Reconnecting is when you want to create another conversation, okay? So we recommend that you use a phone call. Now, we know the open rate on text messages is exponentially higher than email, but we would recommend a phone call. Again, it's inefficient, but sometimes, actually all the time, the value is in the inefficiency. When we make this phone call, our whole purpose is to bring up an intimate detail, something super personal that you can relate back to show that you're listening, you know this person, and ultimately that you care for them. Now, some of the easiest ones to gather, when we talked about the CRM principles, we talked about intimate details. So now you need to start training yourself to listen for these indicators and listen for these dates and ask the right questions that'll procure the information you desire. So some of the easiest to connect with are birthdays and anniversaries. Now, when I say birthdays, that could be the individual you're speaking with, their significant other. The best one is their children. But a birthday is a big event that not many people are going to reach out to you directly, especially if you're a real estate professional, and tell you happy birthday and ask how you're doing and see if there's anything they can help you with. Now, another good date that's intimate is anniversaries, especially with significant others. The anniversaries is another very, very specific and unique date that it's very surprising to get a phone call from your real estate professional on that date. It shows a lot about your character. So moving on from a phone call on either the birthdays or anniversaries, because sometimes you're not going to be able to get a birthday and anniversary for every single person, but here are some other dates that are very important. Universal holidays. There's a ton of them. We'd recommend you probably choose about 4 that you're most passionate about. So that's, Labor Day, Memorial Day, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, the list goes on and on. I would pick, and you can go as deep as Father's Day, Mother's Day. I would pick 4 that are most important to you, and these are for everybody. So on those universal holidays, if you don't have a birthday or an anniversary for somebody, you can definitely reach out to them on a universal holiday. So question you might be asking yourself, wow, so does that mean I have to reach out to the 100 or 500 people in my database? It would be a good idea to get to most of them, yes. Because again, one phone call, you don't know where that's going to lead you, and you have to keep reconnecting with your people in order to maximize their lifetime value. Now, if you're efficient about it and set aside time, what's 2 to 3 hours to continue the lifetime value of your entire database? Not much. So remember, it is for everyone on the universal holidays. So intimate details is something we were very, very specific on in the CRM principles portion of the training. So birthdays, anniversaries, and universal holidays are our recommendations to you on what's simple, what's scalable, systematic, sales-oriented, and super personal. But there's room for interpretation here because ultimately it's your business. So take this as your baseline. But again, if somebody gives you another intimate detail that falls outside of a birthday or an anniversary, use that. But what's most important is whatever detail, whatever date, whatever it is that you know about somebody, you always have to have a reminder or a task in your CRM system to go execute that phone call, execute that reconnection at a later date. I cannot stress that enough, is that it's not rocket science, but you have to implement and you have to execute. So in total, between your monthly marketing update, establishing your professional network, and now reconnecting on birthdays, anniversaries, and on 4 universal holidays of your choice. Everybody in your CRM should have a task reminder to follow up with them at a future date. That's how you maximize your lifetime value of your business and of your clients.
Whoa.